Good morning vlog. Josh just poured me coffee.
Good.
Like I was gonna say like a good boyfriend, so anyway, he's my husband, but that's fine. Started my morning by placing a Wayfair order for a friend. And yeah, working today 6 to 2:30. Nothing crazy. Welcome back to another vlog. It's gonna be just a day in my life today, I think. And nothing too exciting. Pretty normal day. Just gonna work, have the gym, have class tonight, and maybe we'll do something after work. Josh and I are both athletes now. Granted, I've always been an athlete, but Josh is now getting into the athletism. And he joined a basketball team, so maybe we'll play some basketball. We're golfing now. I'm at golf. I'm on a softball team. Maybe we'll play some softball. We really have a lot of sports options that we could do tonight, but anyway. Gotta place this order, and then yeah. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rebecca. I am 26, married. My husband is Josh with 4 cats. I work for Wayfair, which you're going to be seeing a lot of today. I go to Purdue Global University full-time, which you'll see tonight. Currently getting my bachelor's in business administration with a focus in global marketing management. And I'm on my 3rd term and currently in a intro to management and a business math and statistics course. Anyway, for Wayfair work, I work on our supplier claims team. So basically I work with suppliers to get Wayfair's money back when something is shipped in less than perfect condition. So yeah, and not recently, but my schedule has been changed. So now I work 6 to 2, which is absolutely perfect for me. I'm always up this early anyway, so it's not like hindering that way. And now I have the entire afternoons to myself, which is really great. So yes, with that being said, let's clock in and get today going. Schedule today is also pretty light, just my one-on-one with my manager and my team meeting, but nothing else. So gonna be a quiet day, just ticket work mostly, and we have a lot of those. As usual, we're starting our morning with a walk. Got the Apple Watch on the ankle. I have an ankle monitor, basically tracking my steps. Oh, also, I don't know if I was vlogging this day, but I had to replace my old walking pad. This one shit the bed. Gotta think about how to dispose of it, but anyway. We've already got the next one off of Facebook Marketplace. So, let's get walking. Also, if you didn't watch my last vlog, I now have Invisalign, which is fine. It's definitely kind of inconvenient. I'm someone that likes to drink my coffees and like multiple throughout the day. And like probably eat like 7 meals a day. Obviously I'm exaggerating, but it's changing like the way I eat and like the times I do, and like overlapping my beverages with my food instead of like doing one or the other. Kind of frustrating, but it's not as bad as I expected. Everyone that I was talking to about it was like, oh, it hurts so bad. Maybe it's because I'm literally on my 2nd try as of yesterday, but it doesn't hurt that bad. So, okay. All this to say is I have to take out my Invisalign, or not have to. Well, I'm gonna take out my Invisalign here, slam a coffee in my face, brush my teeth in the Invisalign, put it back in. It's like a whole process. I feel like I brush my teeth like 7 times a day now, which is probably not great, but it's what it is. just like that. Time for breakfast. And one thing about me is I love eating the same exact thing every single day. So, on a break from work and making toast, 2 eggs, cottage cheese, and spinach on bread, like I just said. So, let's put this all together. Oh, we got this cat tree for the cats literally yesterday because it's the Munchkin's birthday yesterday and Miko's birthday tomorrow. Don't really know when Toulouse's birthday is, but anyway, we got them this cat tree because we haven't had one for a while and they are obsessed with it. Flit loves sitting up here, watching the birds, loves it. Everyone loves being in the cave. Miko's in there right now, but they love this thing. And like, is it the cutest? No, but like, are they obsessed with it? Yes, and so it has to stay. Anyway, vacuum's going as usual. And wanted to mention, I'm trying to eat more in my allotted like food time because I'm trying to keep these Invisalign in for as long as possible. Like, the orthodontist says you're supposed to keep them in for like 22 hours a day, and I don't know, I'm eating for far more than 2 hours a day, for one thing. But anyway, with that being said, I'm trying to eat all of my food like at one sitting. So typically I would eat like a snack, and then I would eat breakfast, and then I'd eat a snack, and then lunch with a snack, and then dinner snack. I eat so much fucking food. I'm very active. Okay, anyway, what I'm gonna do, or what I've been doing, is eating some yogurt with my breakfast. So this is just Oiko's strawberry. And in here, I like to put some, where are they? Mini chocolate chips. Give myself a little chocolate strawberry moment. But, love a good big breakfast. Let's try and disregard the vacuum going in the background, but we've got everything here. Ow. I haven't gotten to a point where I can take out the Invisalign with just my fingers. Thankfully, they send this stupid tool. Anyway, let's eat. This is my ideal start to the day, for sure. I'm realizing this video is just turning into what I eat in a day with Invisalign. Anyway, time for lunch. It is only 11 o'clock, but because of my early work day and I have a meeting right after this, that's when I'm taking my lunch. So today we're having the same thing I've eaten for literally years on end. Just chicken sausage, broccoli, and rice. Take it easy. Heat this up for a minute and a half. Oh my god. Look how cute. What are you doing? I promise, every vlog for the next 2 years is not going to be me bitching about the Invisalign and all that, but since I am only a week in, the first few vlogs will be just about that. Anyway, I love meal prepping. It makes life so freaking easy. Sure, it's like a little inconvenient on a Sunday. Oh, bless you. It saves so much time during the week. This would be really helpful if I didn't work from home. Realistically, I do have enough time to like make lunch every day for myself because I do have the luxury of like being next to my kitchen at all times. But if I went to an office, this would be really handy. And just like generally speaking, it's very helpful. So 10 out of 10 recommend. And you just gotta find something that A, you don't mind eating, and B, it's easy enough to do. Like this probably takes me 20 to 30 minutes on the weekend to make. And like I said, I've been eating it for literally years and I'm not tired of it. Granted, I don't really get tired of much. So. I mentioned previously that I go to Purdue full time and I have a class tonight. So I have a like live seminar at 7. So I have to like log into Zoom and watch that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go on the iPad and get my assignments up for the week, things that are due, that way I can kind of get started on them. In a perfect world, I finish all of my schoolwork before Saturday, but we'll see if that's the case for today. Just finished my meeting, my one-on-one with my manager, and just gotta say, it is so important to have a manager you can be comfortable with. Like, we can speak about literally anything, and if I were to tell you what we talked about today, you probably wouldn't believe me. I won't, because it's not mine to share. But I know some of the things we talk about. It's nice to have a friend and a manager and to know like you can trust them professionally and personally. And yeah, just quick appreciation to my manager, whom I love very much. Really, every time we meet, it's like I'm never really dreading a meeting with her unless I'm like in a mood where I don't want to talk to anybody at all. But today was a great one-on-one session. Talk about work, talk about personal, work, personal, just the hot back and forth. And she always has great insight. And what's really great is she's willing to help me with things professionally in and out of Wayfair. So if I were, per se, looking for another job, I'm not right now, but if I were, she would be willing to help. There's a lot of benefits to having her as my manager for sure. Anyway. That is that. An hour left of the ticket work, and then I have an hour meeting at the very end of my day. So, not much else on the list. Let's close this. Team meeting. I'm done for the day. Okay.
Awkward smiles all around. How's everybody doing? Bill, what's on your mug? What's on your mug?
Elias, is that a Phantom of the Opera mug?
Yeah.
Yes. It is. I love it.
Look at this sweet baby. So cute. Anyway, it is 3 o'clock. So, no, it's not. It's 2:30. Okay. Getting my Apple Watch band. Grabbing my Apple Watch. I've done a good job of transitioning away from wearing it at all times to just wearing it when I work out. So with that being said, I'm off to the gym. Today's going to be a back and bicep focus workout. And yeah, not much else to say. Let's get that going and then we'll dive back into computer work and school work and all that kind of stuff. But time away from the screen. Let's do it. It is so warm out today. Had the windows open in the house and driving with the windows down. I mean, just look at this sunshine. My seasonal depression is over. Not that I actually have that or anything, but God, the sunshine literally brings me back to life.
Everybody say, from the hole that I
poison my well, 'cause I did it myself.
Ready? Let's move my chair to the sun and get some homework going. Perfect timing. Let's just adjust this. 14? Okay. Is that like 14 or 12? I don't know. Anyway, not important. The sun is behind a cloud, or behind the trees. Yeah, trees, not a cloud. So, I just finished writing my discussion board post, and yeah, now I'm going to head inside, start dinner, and I'll finish some other schoolwork after that. Dinner today, we're sticking with a very simple rice bowl. Earlier I mentioned that I eat the same thing all the time and I don't get tired of it. This is one of those meals I eat every single week. It's easier not to get tired of because I can change out the type of meat, change out the vegetables, but basically we're gonna do a base of rice, and then we're gonna have red onion, which I'm gonna pickle. So we have ground beef, cucumbers, and carrots. It's our stereotypical rice bowl, but we have a bunch of different sauces we can add on it, all that. So I'm gonna chop the veggies, cook the meat in the rice, and then, yeah, should be done by the time Josh gets home from work. I love being like a stereotypical like homemaker. Not that I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm not a homemaker, but I like being stereotypical in the way, like, I like having dinner ready for my husband when he gets home from work. Although I wish more than anything that I could get dinner cooked for me sometimes, which sometimes I do, but anyway, let's chop the veggies, cook the meat, cook the rice. That's it.
Bites and chicken sausage and hash browns. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna put away these dishes. Last night I cooked one of my hungry root meals. It was delicious, but also still dry wrap. So I'm gonna put that away. And then I cook it's kind of a loose term. I'm just putting stuff in the microwave. So I went to LabCorp on for sponsor this video. LabCorp on Mirror offers over 70 different lab tests that you can purchase on your own without a doctor's appointment, and these are the same tests that your doctor will order it for you. So, for example, for me, I've been wanting to get tested for food allergies for a few years now through a blood test, but I never really knew where to go. And let me tell you, this process was insanely easy. You can get tested the same day that you buy it. You can walk into any LabCorp center Monday through Friday, or you can schedule an appointment in advance. So for me, I got my test on Tuesday, and then I wanted to schedule my appointment just because I felt like having an appointment. So I scheduled it for Thursday. Literally walked in, and I was in and out of there in maybe 90 seconds. And I'm going to be walking in, checking in, taking my coat off, getting my blood drawn, and putting my coat back on. That was so easy. LabCorp has over 2,000 patient service centers nationwide. So check out, get your test, and book your appointment, go in, get your sample collected. Sometimes you can get the results as early as 1 business day after collected. This is quick, it was efficient, and they have so many different kinds of tests. from testing for celiac disease to vitamin levels to iron levels, and there are tons of comprehensive panels you can get. So I'm gonna purchase my friends are. Oh no, my box only. And my purse. Okay, and my hair naturalizer. Okay, so just this good. Let's go.
Wait, I thought you guys aren't the same person. Okay, we're all doing it out there. We're not.
I'm gonna brush out my hair in a second. I'm just gonna do a very simple makeup. And there we go. I'm wearing these jean shorts with this top. And I remember yesterday I was talking about my coffee store again, which are slightly different shades. I don't think it's the same. I think they're like wildly different shades on this picture. But I think I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think it looks bad. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'm bad. To me, it's like I like your picture. From you, you can always do not
some small little magnets. Because I think that's how I'm going to put on the back of the BRZ. Glue them to the plate bracket, and then glue them to the plate, and then go to the plate. It'll be good. At least that's my goal. I'm going to put some garlic sauce on my grass. Do this real quick.
Dinner's eaten, and I'm back in my assigned seats. Going to work on an assignment. Oh, I want to mention this, and I think this video will go beforehand, but I'm doing the Miss Moxie pageant. If you've been around long enough, you know my town, Lisbon. Perfect timing for me to wear the sweater. So I'm at the Moxie Festival, and it's hilarious. I love how into the bit they are. It's like, Moxie wasn't even created here, but this town has claimed it, and I love it for it. So, I made a vlog about it, but I did the Moxie Festival last year, ran the 5K, went to the parade, went to see the sights, all the things, and it was great. What I did not know is that there was Mrs. Moxie. And when I found out that there was a pageant to enter to become Miss Moxie, Mrs. Moxie, whatever, I signed up. I found out 3 days ago when this pageant was. And basically we have 3 weeks to prepare for the pageant, and I've never done a pageant before. I don't have a gown. I don't know anything about what I'm gonna wear. An interview? What are you gonna interview me about? I had to like make a new resume for it. I am excited, so excited about it actually. And if I don't win, I'm gonna be entering every year until I do. But anyway, it's very exciting, and that's coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I cannot shut up about it. I think I might wear my wedding dress as my gown because do I have the time to go find a gown? Sure. Do I want to? Not necessarily. And let's get the cost per wear down on this freaking wedding dress design, okay? Granted, it was on sale when I got it, and my parents did gift it to me for my wedding gift, basically. So, do I have to really get the cost per wear down? No. Could it just be a dress that's worn once and never thought about again? Sure. Something about me though, I'm a reduce, reuse, recycle, and I'm thinking about doing that. I have a note for it, let's see. So there's a gown we have to wear, there's Moxie wear, so basically like Moxie themed outfit, athletic wear, personality wear, and interview wear and casual wear. A lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. And like personality, what the fuck is my personality? I don't know. Cat mom personality. I can't do like workout because that's too close to like the athletic gear, so I can't do golf or like lifting weights or running or anything like that because it's gonna be too close to the athletic wear category. And so I'm like, okay, what else could be my personality? I crocheted a blanket once, like I could make that my personality, that's fine. Maybe cat mom, maybe some other type of hobby, I don't really know. But those are my ideas. If you could think of a personality before this, I think this will come out before the pageant. Let me know, because I also gotta like practice walking a fucking runway. believe it or not, by the way I'm talking about this, I am so excited about it, but it's so silly. I'm like, here's what my recent Google search. Vintage Moxie. Like, what? I mean, this could be good. In orange? Absolutely. That could be good, actually. So, like, Vintage Moxie. Like, could any of this come in time before the pageant? We'll see. Anyway, got a lot of scrolling here to do, but before I do that, let's actually go back to my schoolwork and do my assignment. Pretty far in to my essay here. Just have like a paragraph or two left to go, so that's easy enough. But oh no, right now it is just about 7 o'clock, which means it's time for my seminar.
When you click on the podcast, you're going to hear, a man and a woman discussing innovation in Unit 9 and Professor Glenn's information and that kind of thing. All right? What you need to understand is we now have access. I know you got an email about this. We have access to Gemini, and we have access to Notebook LM. These are Google products that you can use. They're at your disposal, all right? When you go to listen to the 4-minute podcast, you'll be listening, and it'll have a lot of good information. It's all based off of the information I usually put at the very beginning about, things, info and intro and info stuff. What I did was, you have them making decisions right on the front lines, doing quality work, and cutting, cost.
keeping the ROI higher and the cost down, right? Culture. Now, we're not talking about nationalities here. We're talking about the business culture. What's going on in your business between the employees, the customers, the executives, that framework. And then number 4 is structure. Making the organization easy to work in for your employees. Ooh, and easy to work with. Oh, that's mean your customers and your suppliers and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to be characterized by cooperation and the exchange of information and knowledge throughout the organization. So everybody's on the same page. You know where you're going. When something new happens, you're not just waiting and saying, "Oh, I didn't know about that." Well, we didn't tell you because we didn't think that was it would affect you. No, you need to make sure everybody has.
Alrighty, just like that. It is 8:30. Got one creeper cat right here. And I'm in bed. I'm going to read my book. Currently rereading We Are Liars. We Were Liars. And I kind of forgot how it ended, so just rereading it. Honestly, I do love rereading a book. Gotta be real. I also love a new book and like with the twists and turns, but then I like rereading it and like understanding the twists and turns and like getting the little details I missed when I was just trying to like understand the book in the first place. So, all that to say, I'm reading my book, head to bed, and I'm gonna end the vlog off here. Thanks for enjoying this day in my life with me. If you like it, make sure you like it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next Monday for another vlog. And yeah, if you made it this far, let me know what kind of content you want to see for me. As you probably noticed, or maybe you didn't, I missed an upload this month, and I typically don't do that, but I'm just feeling so uninspired with like posting the same thing over and over and over again. And I like documenting for myself, but at the same time, like I don't need to see myself doing the same exact thing every single day, every week. This summer's going to be really exciting with a bunch of new stuff going on, but beyond that, it kind of gets frustrating. So let me know what kind of content you like if you made it this far, because if you made it this far, you must like watch me.